Fred Couples.
Fred Couples hasn't made a start since the 2021 Charles Schwab Cup Championship. Fred, a winner here in 2010, a runner-up in 2014, and Lanny, he was forced to withdraw from a couple of events that he was supposed to play in this year.
Yeah, we thought we'd see him earlier than this. He did play at Augusta, but always great to see Freddie in the field, and golf swing just doesn't change.
Tugs that left, and that kicks into that fairway bunker down the left-hand side.
Now, Fred, I'm not sure if he can get. He's got an iron, so what do you think here, Cookie?
He's got his 3-iron, like it's a driving iron. Comes out really low, but it's hot. It's going to get in that front bunker, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. He'd like it to get in the front. Oh, it's going to stop short. That's going to leave a really difficult little pitch.
Third for Couples here at the first.
Yeah, drew a pretty good lie. Has landed just on the green. Let it run out. Great contact.
How about this shot? That shot was not that easy. The women won earlier last week, and then the men this past weekend.
And you'll see the women's and men's NCAAs right here on Golf Channel. Cookie, what's Fred have in?
105 yards. Flat lie, just fine. He can go right at it, and he does. Takes it right at it.
Well, Fred's not exactly looking like he hasn't played all year, Cookie.
Oh, he's been playing golf.
Fred Couples for his birdie at the second.
Right underneath the hole, very straight. I'll give it 7 feet.
Well, the two guys that haven't played all year start off birdie, Cookie. What do you expect, huh?
Fred Couples, like Stricker, birdie start as Fred gets ready to play his tee shot at the third. We'll follow it with Tracer Technology, presented by TrackMan.
Wind freshened just a little bit here, but this is 8-iron for Fred. Plenty of club, I believe.
One thing
it's
about Fred
7-iron.
Yeah, and one thing, 7-iron. That sounds like a lot of club there, Cookie. Got to just baby this one. Oh, and
he put it straight up in the air and hung it to the right.
Yeah, he was never comfortable with that club. He was hemming and hawing with it, and then just never felt like he had the right club. I think you had the right club for him, Cookie, had he hit 8-iron.
Couples second at the third.
A little downhill lie, going to land on a downslope. Tough to spin it out of that, and it's going to go by.
Really had nothing to work with there much going back towards the water.
Couples for par at 3.
8 feet.
Well, the putter's working for Fred. That's a good thing starting out.
Fred, who started at the University of Houston in that famed golf program, makes his par at the third. Fred Couples on the tee at the fourth, playing 405 yards today.
One of those intimidating tee shots right here, into the wind, out of the left, but this is right down the gut.
Yeah, you'd like to have it centered to the left to give you a better angle at the hole location. That's close to that penalty area. I bet that was a little bit anxious for Fred there, Cookie.
Fred Couples second at the fourth.
141 yards into the wind. Just trying to chip down an 8-iron, but this is pretty deep too.
Couples for his birdie at 4.
His approach, right over top of the flagstick, but just a little deep. I think this green sits in a pocket back here, and the wind kind of dies. Now has to go over that shoulder down the hill pretty quick. Just letting it leg out a little, and not bad. This is definitely one of them, so you have to play, the third hole and the fourth hole efficiently. The seventh hole. Back 9, there's a couple more that coming down the stretch, 17 and 18 and 14.
Fred Couples on the tee at the fifth.
Big hole here, the fifth, 456. And the long, narrow green, so you feel like you really have to put it in the fairway here.
Clearly the wind is freshened as Couples gets set to play his second.
149. I think this is 9-iron. Let's see if there's plenty of club. Let's see if Fred can dial one in here. A little lower ball flight.
Pretty good looking swing right there.
And on a good line, Lanny.
Yeah, that's an excellent play right in there. That part of the green, dead hole high, probably looking at 14 feet. Like he might have hit it right through the break there, Cookie.
Yeah, that was an aggressive putt. Kind of let that putter head go, and
that's good to see from Fred.
100%, absolutely.
Couples gave it a run, settles for par at the 5th. Fred Couples on the tee at 6.
Into the wind today. I don't think Fred's got enough in the tank to get there in 2, but this is up the left-hand side. This will shorten it up.
Good tee shot. It's a long 570.
3rd for Couples on its way.
And tug to the left from 75 yards, and that won't make him happy at all. Good news is, it does go uphill, moves slightly right to the left. And Mark O'Mara's going to get a good read on virtually the same line.
Give this one a good run. He does. He actually hit it through the break.
2nd hole in a row he's done.
Yeah, he got a little too frisky there. He's got 3 or 4 feet left.
Couples now trying to save his par.
Boy, from 75 yards, you don't want a 4-footer downhill, down grain for par. Not much to it, but the wind will push it.
Well, once Fred gets on the short ones, the 4 or 5 footers, he goes left-hand low, and that was really well done. I like his left-hand low stroke, always have. He did. It just popped on him.
Couples at 7.
Taking 3 wood, and this is aggressive up the right-hand side, which run out is a lot longer, so that leaves a nice angle. Mark O'Mara did put it in the fairway after that birdie, so
I like the 3 wood for Couples. I think with that hole location, it gives him a chance.
aggressive swing, conservative target. I think he's in between 8 and 9 iron here. I think he can go harder, make a harder with a 9 iron, make a more aggressive swing. It should be enough club to get at least on that back level.
Yeah, you've got plenty of room between the front edge of the green and the hole location, so it's not like there's water right there at the edge. He's got enough room over the water that even if it's a little underclub, it still should be okay.
Definitely. And he likes to play a lot of little shots, but he can take it deep when he wants to. And this is out there to the right.
Yeah, well done.
That's okay on the proper level.
Steve Stricker has made his par. Fred Couples for birdie at 7.
Yeah, nice look here. We'll turn slightly to the left as it gets down the hill, and right in the center, walk it in, Fred Couples.
Well, you know, Freddie said about a year or so ago he really wanted to win one more time out here, kind of get the taste out of his mouth of some of the blown leads he's had.
And we're going to watch the tee shot here of Fred Couples once he's ready to go with TrackMan Tracer technology presented by Roman.
Hole location up the right-hand side of this green. You do not want any part of short-siding this on the right.
That is exactly right, Lanny. And this is that little three iron, kind of driving iron. It is up the right-hand side. Wind's going to push it more to the right, and I don't know if it's in that collection area or past it.
Yeah, maybe past it on the downslope, which makes it even a little bit tougher.
Fred Couples has missed the green right at the par 3 8th. You know, Lanny, I think if you asked any fan that's a golf fan, and you watch any PGA Tour Champions events, Couples is always in contention. I don't think any fan would believe the fact that this man has not won since June of 2017. The American Family Insurance Championship in Madison, Wisconsin was Fred Couples' last win. Now, he's a top 10 machine the few times he comes out. Now, most of the time it's top 5. Hard to believe he hasn't won since then.
It is, and what he's done through that stretch, he's put himself in position to win, most notably in Seattle a few years after that. He had like a 5-shot lead on the last round and shot 76 or 7. And I think that's the one that has stuck in his mind, his craw, that he's thinking, you know, he wants to get rid of that taste. And I think that's that particular tournament is why he's so desperate to get a W.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Lanny. Absolutely. hasn't lost the will to compete. He just doesn't compete that much, but he's always in it now. A lot of options on this one. He's choosing putter. Just depends on how it gets through right there. It'll slow up, and this is really well done.
That's absolutely marvelous.
Where he went to college. Also, his last PGA Tour victory came in the 2003 Houston Open.
Yeah, it was. And very emotional week for him and his buddy Jim Nance. I was actually on the call with that here in Houston many moons ago.
Still has to pay attention to this one. A couple of feet with the wind kind of going across his body, so have to stay real still.
Oh, that snapped left. He didn't look as comfortable over that as he does most of them.
We get 8, Couples on the tee at 9.
Into the wind. Needs to put it in the fairway. This is a low ripper. Beautiful looking tee shot.
Yeah, I always thought this was a cool looking driving hole, Cook. You got the bunkers down the right, and it's like a plateau up the left you're hitting to, and good drive there by Couples.
Couples power lipped out his par putt at the 8th.
This is a little collapso hook. It's going to miss left and go down in that collection area.
3rd for Couples at the 9th.
From left of this green, much like the last hole, taking out putter, going to try to get it up that slope. It's so slow, and that needs to settle, or it'll come back to his feet.
Couples for par now at the 9th.
Just straight uphill into the green and pours it in.
Freddie putting very well.
See what Fred Couples does after that nice par save at 9.
And he's got driver out. That brings in the right bunkers. That's 265 to those right bunkers.
And he flew into the bunker. Ooh, came back, and that may not be a very good lie.
Couples 2nd at the 10th.
No face issues here for Fred. 150 yards all in. Ball sitting down just a little bit. Needs a clean strike.
That would have been the tough thing, getting the clean strike, and it looks like he did.
Really nice shot from that position.
Yeah, I think from that lie and everything he had there, that's an excellent play.
Couples for birdie at the 10th.
After that nice fairway bunker shot, underneath the hole, moving slightly left to right. Catches the left edge. Nice catch hole.
Yes, it was, and Fred's getting the ball going the hole. That's for sure. I mean, the one bogey on a little putt at 8. Other than that, what a round he's got going.
Fred Couples on the tee at 11.
Yeah.
With driver now brings the right bunker into play at 290, and this is going up the left. Good strike though.
That had a little extra motor in it right there, Cookie. That is out there.
See if he can kind of figure out what he did there at 9 and compensate for it. Mark O'Mara hit a nice second underneath the hole, so that's a good aiming spot for Fred. Take a little bit off of it. Sounded maybe a little heavy. Not quite going to get over that little knob.
So Couples has had a couple short irons in his hand and not gotten it close.
No issue with this little gumdrop that's in the middle of this green. Just kind of pretty straight putt. Might kick it to the right just a little bit off the strike.
He's been pretty bold with these long putts.
He still is. There.
This feels like he gets that ball just kind of chasing down the line when he's left-handed. Oh, that was really nice.
That looked nice.
So par for Couples at 11.
Pretty aggressive play, but Fred's, you know, he loves to drive his golf ball. So unless he is really handcuffed and can't drive it, he'll take out driver.
Well, he's driving it.
He hit a perfect one at 11.
Yeah,
I just didn't get the result with the short iron.
Yeah, if he keeps it right, there's a little alleyway right there.
Yes.
Beautiful angle right down the center of the green.
No issues.
No, he went right after the tee. That's all right. Is that fairway or?
Couples 2nd at the 12th.
Good angle here, 113, way up in the air. It's one of his gap wedges right there on Steve Stricker's golf ball.
Good shot.
Well, Fred Couples, he's a Hall of Famer. He's on the tee at the par 412. Fred, a winner of this event by 7 shots back in 2010. Certainly can still drive his golf ball. Fred Couples second at the 12th. Fred made a big mistake with a bogey at the par 5/6 after making 3 straight birdies to start his day.
That's an excellent play by Fred.
I'm sure he'll make some putts. Fred Couples needs to make some putts and some birdies.
Yeah, just outside the left with this one. Should go right. Fred powered it. Overplayed it. Not a very good putt at all there by Fred.
Fred Couples on the tee at 13.
Par 5, 533. He needs to take it down the right side. Fred can reach this into Island Green, if you will. And good shot there by Fred. Catch a good lie.
Lanny, Fred Couples on this moving day after 3 straight birdies to start his day. Not going in the right direction.
No, going backwards. Put his second shot in the water here. Drop back. This is his 4th. He's going to have that for par.
Well, Fred Couples nearly drove it in the water at 17. Look at his tee shot at 18 as he plays his second.
He's not making things easy on himself, is he, Bob? Not with shots like that. What? Look at this play, though. Pretty well done right there by Fred.
Has not been a great day for Fred Couples after his first 3 holes. This is his birdie putt at 18. And I was going to say, of course it goes in.
That was quite an effort there by Fred. Beautiful pace.
Fred making his first start of the year on the PGA Tour Champions. Shot 3 under yesterday. Fred telling our producer Jack Graham today that he wants to play about 8 more events this year. A 2 under 70. Over 13. Fred Couples has this putt for birdie. Will it get there? It does. Couples a past champion here, a winner in 2010, rolls it in. And Fred Couples in that group with Alex Chayka, his tee shot at 14.
A little bit more conservative by Fred, a little left of the flag. Still an excellent shot.
Back at the par 3 14th, Fred Couples, Alex Chayka with looks for birdie.
Pretty flat putt for Fred from this angle. Up and out of it.
Back at the Insperity Invitational, Fred Couples for birdie at 16.
Great shot in here by Fred, just hole high. Yes.
Third birdie of the day for Couples. Couples second at 17. There has not been a single birdie at 17 today.
Well, that's the hole location. It is tough to get it back in that little neck close to the hole.
17 is played as the 2nd hardest hole in the golf course. Again, no birdies at 17 today. Couples has this putt for birdie.
Got to up the hill, turning right to left, and back on top, it's down green. That just makes it so tough.
But he could play, as Couples lines this par putt up, he can play 17 and 18 conservatively and force them to have to go get him.
Yeah, and so far nobody's gotten 17 and 18 today.
Make a par at 17, make a par at 18. He looks at it, we'll go to 18, and Fred Couples to play his second.
Yeah, great drive by Fred down the right side of the fairway. This shortens it up somewhat. Fred can hit it up in the air. Let's see if he can get it close here at 18. Nope, he splashed one. He'll be trying that shot again.
Fred Couples had a pretty nice round going, especially the second 9, but rinsed it at 18, so he's got this for bogey. And he'll end his day with a double. got things going early yesterday.